Chiefs. The Chiefs got a big win tonight over Tom Brady and the Buccaneers, 41-31. Let me just say this: Travis Kelce, the best tight end in the NFL. You got George Kittle, you got Darren Waller, Mark Andrews, T.J. Hawkinson, all these really good tight ends, but Travis Kelce, he's number one. He's number one in my opinion. This guy is a freak of nature. The Bucs couldn't do anything to contain him tonight. He was all over the field. He got the first touchdown of the night. Um, the Chiefs, they were rolling on all cylinders. They were rolling on all cylinders. Patrick Mahomes with the trick plays and just the the flag footballish kind of offense they was running out there. Sometimes it was just it was bad. It was bad for Tampa Bay for most of this game. Tom Brady had to keep trying to come back down the field and put up points and keep the game close. Um, it just can never get there. It could never get there. The Chiefs, they was just running the score up. They were running the score up. They was up by as much as what 17, I believe, 17 or 20. It was bad. It was bad for the Buccaneers. Tom Brady, yeah, he had almost 400 yards passing, three touchdown passes, but at the end of the day, um, he did all that and they lost. They lost by 10 points. They lost by double digit points, and he threw for almost 400 yards. So Skip, I'm telling you right now, do not come on first take tomorrow. I mean undisputed tomorrow, talking about how Tom Brady did this. He threw for all these yards. They lost by double digit points at home. The crowd was booing. The offense was not good tonight. The offense should have been better. Tom Brady had to throw the ball 50 plus times because they couldn't run the football. How is it that you can't run the football on this Chiefs defense? How is that? How is that? Leonard Fournette been getting this crazy workload the first 3 weeks. You decide tonight to not give him that workload. I understand because you was down by so many points that you were forced to throw the ball, but in the second half, you went away from Leonard Fournette running the ball completely. Like completely. Like, why care now about his workload? You didn't care the first 3 weeks. They didn't run the ball enough tonight when the score was, I believe it was, they was down by 11. It was 28-17. That's when you start running the football. Then you can open up the pass, the play action pass. They was doing it backwards. They was throwing the ball. They weren't able to run the ball at all tonight. I don't even know if they had 20 rushing yards. I'm being serious with you. I don't know if they had 20 rushing yards. If they did, they definitely didn't have no more than maybe 30. No more than maybe 30. They probably had less than 30. I know they didn't have 40. But this was all the Chiefs tonight. They got a big win. They improved to 3-1. The Buccaneers fall to 2-2. We got a great one next Sunday night. The Bengals and the Ravens. It should be good. See Joe Burrow go up against Lamar Jackson. That should be good. But before that game, you got tomorrow night's Monday Night Football game. Then you got Thursday Night Football. Tomorrow night, you got the 49ers and the Rams, an NFC West showdown on Monday Night Football. Should be good, should be interesting. I'm hoping it's good. I'm hoping that it's better than tonight. The 49ers, they always seem to play the Rams good. They always seem to play the Rams tough. So that game should be tough, physical, might be a defensive game. I don't see the 49ers offense, you know, scoring high amount of points. I do see Cooper Cup going off. He's a fantasy machine. I don't see nobody stopping him. But then after that, you got Thursday night football. My Colts against the Broncos. That game is going to be a shit show. I don't think Darius Leonard's going to play. Concussion protocol. JT, Jonathan Taylor, he got an ankle injury. That game is going to absolutely suck. I'm in the mood of just saying fuck it. This season just needs to be tanked. Tank this season and go get a quarterback. Build an offensive line that's going to make holes open for Jonathan Taylor and get some goddamn push up front because our offensive line used to be top five. We're at the bottom. Our offensive line is trash. It's trash. But I'm getting off topic. I'll talk to the coach. I'll talk about the coach on Thursday. Any quarterbacks in college you think will be a good fit? Look, I have my eyes on C.J. Stroud, but we would have to pick very high to get him. He's going top 10 easily, might be even top 5. You got that kid out of Kentucky. Um, Obviously, you got Bryce Young. I don't watch too much college football, so I'm really not big on a lot of the quarterbacks. Like, those are really like the only three that I really know. Like, I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all. I told y'all in years past I don't watch college football. I don't really watch college sports. It's just something that just doesn't interest me. It's boring. So when it comes to the NFL draft, I barely even know who the players are. I have to learn on the go as the experts are explaining who the player is because I don't watch college football, but I need to learn more because if these players are going to be drafted to my team, I got to know more about them. So, yeah, as far as who I want as a quarterback for the future for the Colts, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. First things first, we need to fire Frank Wright. That's first things first. We need to get him out of here, send him packing. Then we can work on building a winning team, get the offensive line back right, get some more weapons for um, on offense. I'm casual about college football too. This is why I could never be a general manager. Do you think Ballard should go? Ballard, Ballard, he be feeling himself. He came into the season talking about how the wide receiver core was good. We gotta let these young guys play. No, no. We need some vets. We need some vets on this offense. We need another wide receiver, maybe even two. We need some more playmakers on this team. So I don't know what the hell Chris Ballard is talking about. We need some more work on this team on both sides of the football because it ain't cutting it. It ain't cutting it. We was down 24-3 today to the Titans. And it's crazy to me we got to keep trying to come back and win these games against these teams that I truly believe that we should be better than, but we're not playing like it. But honestly, the Colts, we stink. We're not good. We're not a good football team. I'm gonna just be flat out 100 with y'all. We are not a good football team right now, and that goes for both sides of the ball. We're 0-2-1 in our division. We lost against the Jaguars. We lost against the Titans today, and we tied against Houston. If we can't even beat the teams in our division who aren't that great, what makes you think we have any chance outside of it? Guess who we got to play Thursday? A reeling Denver Broncos team who has a lot of weapons on the outside. Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy, amazing wide receiver, speedster, KJ Hamler. They got weapons. Javonte Williams, I don't know if he'll be playing. He suffered a knee injury today. They got a lot of weapons. And Russell Wilson, look, he ain't been playing his best, but Russell Wilson, he can snap out of it just like that and get back to playing dangerous. Get back to cooking up. So I don't know what's going to happen on Thursday. Honestly, just tank, bro. Just tank. And if that means get rid of Frank Reich, yes. Do whatever's possible to get rid of him. We got to get rid of him 100%. I'm not with this Frank Reich bullshit no more. As far as Chris Ballard getting fired, I'm going to hold off on that. But if he don't start improving this roster in these off seasons more, we might have to start thinking about his job because this off season was not a good off season for him. He did not bring in enough talent on both sides of the ball, especially on offense. We did not bring Matt Ryan here to bring us back down double-digit points game after game after game. Matt Ryan is what, 38, 39 years old? We did not bring him here to have to come back and win games for us. He was supposed to come here and just manage the game. He ain't got to do nothing too special. I'm thinking, yeah, we got Matt Ryan. Our offensive line is going to be great. Jonathan Taylor's going to have a great year. Jonathan Taylor is not having a good year so far either. In 4 games, he ain't looking nothing like the Jonathan Taylor from last year. And why? Because the offensive line has regressed. It's regressed. We don't have a good left tackle. We let offensive linemen go in free agency. I don't know why. Like, I really don't understand what Chris Ballard was thinking. Like, our strongest thing on this team was our offensive line. That was our strongest asset, our offensive line. That's why Jonathan Taylor had 2,000 yards from scrimmage last year and 20 touchdowns. How do you go from that to this year? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. But that's Chris Ballard thinking he knows more than he does. Chris Ballard got to get his shit together. Because, like I said, he got one more time to fuck up in the offseason and not improve this team. Let him do this shit in 2023. I'll be calling for his ass to get up out of here too. But 100% Frank Reich got to go. Frank Reich 100% got to go. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He got to go. Jeff, what's going on, bro? What's going on, man? What's going on, bro? The issue is, what if Frank is fired after the season? Do you let Ballard pick the next one? How long do you give him? I 100% believe Frank Reich will be gone after the season. Look, honestly, the way things are going, the way we are playing right now, I wouldn't be shocked if we let him go before the season ends. But if we don't, he's 100% gone after this year. I think it's time to change it up because his offensive play calling has been trash. Like, he gets this label of being such a great play caller on offense. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it at all whatsoever. Like, I need him to be better at his job, but he hasn't shown that. He hasn't shown that the time that he's been here. Frank Reich has been here, what, 5 years now? 5+ years? You've been here long enough. It's time to figure it out. If you haven't figured it out by now, you just not in the right position that you need to be in. And that means you got to go, bro. It's a shame because we keep going from quarterback to quarterback to quarterback and could potentially have a new head coach. I just hate the way we did Peyton Manning because I honestly believe we could have probably got another world championship out of Peyton Manning. We didn't believe in him. We cut him. We let him go to Denver. He ended up winning the Super Bowl. Went to 2 Super Bowls, winning one of them. We drafted Andrew Luck. Ryan Grigson, he failed him, our former GM. He didn't build around Andrew Luck enough. And that's why he decided to retire at a young age because the offensive line, we didn't get that together until like a year before he retired. Like, it's a shame. Like, what could have been? I believe, I will say this about Chris Ballard. If we had Chris Ballard from the time Andrew Luck got drafted till now, I do believe Andrew Luck would still be playing right now because he wouldn't have been as hurt. Andrew Luck had to do so much for this team as far as, getting those crazy first downs and just doing a lot, with the ball in his hands. Our running game wasn't that good before we drafted Jonathan Taylor. Like, we had motherfuckers like Trent Richardson and Donald Brown and all these motherfuckers. Like, bro, our running game was not that good until we got Jonathan Taylor. And Marlon Mack, he had a few good seasons. But outside of that, it's like, bro, it's a shame what happened to Andrew Luck. Because Andrew Luck, he would still be here if Chris Ballard would have been here from the get-go. But Ryan Grigson, our former general manager that we had when we drafted Andrew Luck, he failed him. He did not build around Andrew Luck whatsoever, whether that was on offense or defense. I don't know how Andrew Luck won 4 playoff games with these Colts teams when he was here. I don't know how he won 4 playoff games with this team when he was here. That just goes to show you the heart and how tough he was because those Colts teams just wasn't that good. If you look back on it, those Colts teams were not that good. Andrew Luck always had an injury. Always. And ultimately, it cost him his career. He retired early at a young age, and I'm hoping he's happy in his retirement because he deserves it. We did him bad. We did not build around him at all. It's unfortunate, and now we've been going from old quarterback to old quarterback. Philip Rivers. Then we bring in Carson Wentz. That didn't work out. Now we got another old quarterback in Matt Ryan. What's next? What is next? What could possibly go wrong next? Like, Chris Ballard, you have to get on your shit next year in the offseason. That goes for the draft and free agency. We got to get this team together. Like, I ain't trying to go through no drought like the Browns did years ago when they went like 20 years without making the playoffs and winning a playoff game. I don't want to look like the Detroit Lions. The Lions haven't won a playoff game since 1991. I don't want to be like those other teams. I want us to get back to winning. And this team has shown no heart this season. They've shown no effort. They've shown no ability on the field. They look like they don't even care. And then they pull these comebacks and they think everything is just supposed to be all gravy. No, we should not have to keep coming back in games. Why can't we get a lead and hold it? Why can't we just get a lead and hold on to it? Why do we have to be down 24-3 and then fight our way back to try to win the game? And then ultimately ended up losing the game. Then you get our hopes up. What is the point of that? Just get a lead and hold on to it. It's frustrating. It's frustrating as a Colts fan. I was supposed to end this video long ago, but I'm just right here venting and getting this shit off my chest because it's upsetting. We're 1-2-1 on the season. We got a reeling, frustrating Denver Broncos team to play on Thursday. They going through their own shit. Their offense is putrid. I mean, it's straight garbage. Their defense has kept them in most of the games that they've been in this year. Like, for real. Like, if we can't beat the Broncos, if we let them come out on all cylinders and look great on offense, I'm telling you right now, pack it up. I've already started the tank for CJ Stroud campaign. CJ Stroud, the guy from Kentucky, Bryce Young, somebody. We got to get one of those quarterbacks. Anybody that's going to come in here and play the position the right way. We got to get one of these quarterbacks. We got to get somebody. We got to get a left tackle. We need a right tackle. Like, we got too many, bruh. I did not think this team had this many needs until I seen the way we've been playing this year. Like, I'm thinking coming into the season, our team on paper was looking good. I mean, on both sides of the ball, you got Shaq Leonard coming back. Shaq Leonard, he missed the first 3 games. He comes back today. He gets a concussion. I'm thinking Jonathan Taylor about to have another great year. He's been off to a slow start. I can't put one bright spot on this team. I can't find one bright spot on this team. I just can't. That's how bad this team has been. Maybe Grover Stewart. Maybe. But then it's like, bro, what's the point? We're not winning games. Like I said, we're 0-2-1 in our division. We can't beat the motherfuckers in our division that's not that much better than us. How do we expect to compete against the other teams in the league? We play the NFC East this year. We got to play Dallas. That defense is fucking crazy. Michael Parsons is going to have a field day on our offensive line. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be ugly. We got to play Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. It's going to be bad. We might lose to the Giants. Hell, I wouldn't be shocked if Carson Wentz got his payback for us trading him. We might lose to Carson Wentz. We still got to play the whole NFC East. In two of those teams, I'm already guaranteeing losses. We're not beating the Cowboys and the Eagles. I'm calling it right now. We still got to play Justin Herbert and the Chargers. The Raiders got their first win today. You think they're going to keep playing trash all year long? They're going to eventually figure it out with all those weapons on offense. We might lose that game. Whatever, bro. Hey, look, whatever it takes to improve this team, I don't care. Do it. But like I said, first things first, we got to fire Frank Reich. That's the bottom line. We got to fire him. Get him out of here. But look, I'm about to enjoy the rest of my night. Hop on YouTube, watch some videos or something, and just get the hell out of here because I wasn't even supposed to be up here this long. Just up here venting about my team. It's frustrating, man. You don't want to see your team lose. Like every fan wants to see their team win. They want to see their team succeed. I'll say it again. I don't want to be up here 5 to 10 years from now talking about how we still ain't won a playoff game in so long. How we in a drought and we can't put a winning team together. I'm hoping I could be up here in the next few years or so talking about how we've gotten better. Maybe we got a championship. That's going to be a long shot, but you just never know in the NFL. Whatever, man. I appreciate the guys that's here in this live stream. Thank you guys for always supporting me. I'm going to continue to be consistent. Tomorrow I'm dropping another video for y'all. I'll be live up here tonight. I'll be live up here tomorrow night for the 49ers Rams game, Monday Night Football, NFC West Showdown. It should be a nasty battle between those two. Like I said, the 49ers, they always play the Rams hard and tough. So I'll be up here for that. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Turn your post notifications on so you don't miss a video. And with that being said, I'm out. See you guys next time. Peace out. Go Colts. Go Colts, man.